Welcome to the Blue Green Ocean Road podcast. All right. Hey, Judge.
Masz pamiętał?
No, Mieszka. Oh, okay, let me try that again. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for another edition of David R. Stenberg with your host, the Blue Green Ocean Road.
You know, they say that when you do a YouTube video, you get about 3 seconds to get somebody's attention or they're clicking off.
Oh, that's long.
That's a click off. That's not an intro. That's a click off. Click off.
I know. This is short attention span theater.
I know. We gotta do more things.
Do more stuff. Start dancing, man.
Yeah, do some interesting stuff. Fire's good. There you go, man.
Fire just died down before the podcast.
Damn it.
Trying to revive it again. All the wood's wet. Everything's wet.
Everything's wet. Everything's getting wet.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's going to get real wet today.
That's good. Isn't that good?
Yeah. It's good. So what have you been up to?
Let's see. I read a book. I'm reading Mr. Mercedes, Stephen King's. It's actually a trilogy, but there's another one that he came out with recently, and it referred all the way back to. I never read them, but I realized halfway through this book that it was the fourth book, kind of an installment. And I went, oh, but it didn't spoil anything. I just kind of read the thing backwards. I read the fourth book and then 1, 2, and I'm on the third one. So that's what
Mr. Mercedes.
Yeah, it's okay. It's King. It's Stephen King. Yeah.
Stephen King. I used to read quite a bit of Stephen King. I don't know why anymore. I hardly read at all anymore. What's happened to me, Dave?
What has happened? You know what I got on deck? I want to read Needful Things again. Holy fuck, that was good. You ever read Needful Things? Needful Things?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a fucking good one, man. I remember like one part of it, I went, holy fuck. And there was like a lot of holy fuck moments. Like the way that guy was manipulating everybody. You know? I don't know. I just remember that. So I remember liking it a lot. But I don't remember much of it, you know. I really don't. Remember there was a cord, I think. And everything was shit. All the stuff there, all their value, all the needful things were just shit. You know? It was
yes.
Like I don't know. It wasn't a mink stole. It was like a dead raccoon. This woman was like, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was fucking cool. I can't remember hardly any of it now.
Well, it's true because it's an old adage that ultimately all possessions are worthless. It's what we put into them. It's what we make of them.
Yeah.
You know, they end up owning us. They send more about us than we say, than their value.
That's right.
It's what we retain.
It's crap. It's all crap.
It is. Hey, I'm gonna throw my iPhone in the fire because I don't need it.
Yeah, do that.
It's a possession.
Is that what you got,
right?
an iPhone?
No, it's one of them Galaxy models.
Oh, they're okay.
I can't afford. Yeah, I like them. I guess. I don't know. You know more about this shit than I do. All I know is it's cheaper and does all the stuff I want to do anyway, so who cares, right?
Yeah, it's working.
I just don't. You know, these things have so many features. I can't even afford to spend the time looking at all the features of these things. You know, the amount of shit in the cameras that, you know, the versatility of just the image capturing is just, I haven't even looked into that yet, and they're insanely versatile. And
cameras are fun. I've taken pictures. I figured out how to take a picture of the moon without it being all fuzzy and shit. It was, it's just playing with the settings, man.
So, Dave, what's happening in the sky? I know you keep watch on the sky.
I have.
What's happening?
I actually bought a toy. bought a Bushnell binoculars. But of course, once I got these binoculars, right?
Yeah.
Look up. Look at the fucking sky, man. It's nothing but shit up there. Hey, it's Mike Kennedy. So these binoculars, I'm dying
speaking of looking up into the sky here.
How you doing, boys?
See if I can see you.
How's...
Oh yeah, there you are.
How are you?
Good, man.
You know what? I was listening to Coast to Coast one night, and they had this man who got a pair of night vision goggles, and he pointed them up to the sky with a camera, and he was showing that there's an insane amount of movement in the sky of all different kinds of things.
Oh yeah.
Just absolutely, you can interpret them as you wish, I guess, but there's all this movement up there.
Space junk.
Yes.
It's all space junk.
There's a lot of crap up there.
And
you want to see a lot of shit right after sunset, because all the junk up in space has still got the sunlight straight on them. They're still getting, like for about an hour, there's shit zooming all over the fucking place. It's like spent rocket stages, all that shit. And real stuff too. So you can really freak people out. You say, "What the fuck is that?" You just point up there, right? Get somebody all scared and shit. Fucking make them run inside, call for their mommy.
good dogs. Good dogs.
Don't want to get probed.
Oh, Dave's vaping already, huh?
Vaping. Yes, I am. Well, Mikey ain't here, but I ain't waiting no longer.
That's all right. Mikey's not doing that anyway.
What
is Mike doing
today?
Mikey took a trip, right?
Where'd
He
he go?
took a trip up to Maine.
Up to Maine?
Yeah. Beautiful place.
You have phones in Maine? Probably not. There's no cell service.
Oh, I don't
there's
think
no
I
Wi-Fi.
don't think he's still there, right?
But I think that was last week, or maybe he's still up there. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful place though, where he went. Hold on, I gotta go get my space tea.
Stonington.
Space tea.
Yeah, so
Space
they were
tea.
watching all these things floating around, and some of them were just moving in all different directions, without any kind of almost look like not in straight lines, like
satellites,
meteorites and satellites and space junk and stuff.
What, they're taking right turns and shit?
Yeah.
That ain't space junk.
Going back and forth.
Uh-oh. Doing U-turns.
Yes.
Acrobatics.
Skywriting.
Space tea.
Fuck the human race.
That's right.
All right, where am I? Okay. That's my vapor. I'm all discombobulated today.
Hey, have you driven by the house, seen all the trees down?
I did, yeah.
Looks like a hurricane hit the area.
I know.
What?
A lot of shit down over there. George's parents had a bunch of trees taken down.
What do you mean?
Or
taken
George
down?
had them
By the
taken
wind?
down. No, by John
On
Kravitz.
purpose.
Oh,
Yeah. We had all these huge, humongous dead stands towering over the power lines in the house, and they're beyond my skills to take down in a safe way. So I hired a guy to come up and top them and take them out with the proper equipment and the proper skills to do so.
I had that problem, and I just decided to sell the woodlot. Let somebody else worry about it. I had one tree just go dead. It just died. It was a big one, too. And, this is a widowmaker, like, huge. And, it was sitting there looming. It's like, what am I, you knock it down. You
One of these
cutting
trees
at it,
would have
right?
cut
It
my
lands on your
parents' house
neighbor's
in half.
You're fucked.
It was so big and so tall, it would have just come down, cut it right in half.
Yeah, there's a lot of dead trees because of that gypsy moths. Happened a couple of
Is
years in a
it
row.
me or is it you? I can't I can't I can't hear nor see either one of you guys. Help me, Mr. Wizard. What's going on?
I think it's you. I can see you.
Yeah.
I think George is holding out on us, man. I think he's got some serious shit up there and he ain't sharing.
Yeah, I
see?
don't know. Today might be a gummy day. I
Gummy?
don't have to go shopping. Wait, no,
Gummy.
I have to take my son to work. Can't do it. It's not a gummy day.
Sure
Oh
it is.
no.
That's
Nah,
one exit
not
down
for
for
me.
me.
We spent leap day. Me and my brother always hang out on leap day because it's an extra day of life. So we used to
Okay.
go snowboarding and stuff, but snow sucks. So
Not a good year.
no. So we went down to Rome Point, and yeah, we ate gummies. We went down to Rome Point, and hey, Mike,
Mikey,
Like,
ain't you supposed to be in Maine?
Me? No.
No. Everybody thought you were in Maine.
well, you didn't go last week? Thought you went up to
It was the weekend. Yeah. Last weekend. Weekend before. I can't remember.
Yeah, it gets like that when you reach a certain age. Hey, oh, yep.
Yeah.
That's like that all the time sometimes. Hey,
Remember who the fuck you guys?
anyways,
Well.
leap day was a good day. We did a lot of shit. We went to Rome Point, and we went out, saw some seals. You know, brought binoculars and looked at the seals out on the rocks and shit. Nice hike, beautiful area.
Cool.
Went to a brew pub. Went
Nice.
to another brewery, the Tilted Barn. I've been wanting to go to the Tilted Barn for a long time.
George finally flung off. He's too far from his Wi-Fi or something.
Yep. So what'd you do on leap day, Mike?
Oh, it's just another day for me, you know.
It's an extra day.
I don't even remember. Every day is an extra day.
Yeah, I'm having one right now.
Right. When you've had brushes with death, every day is an extra day.
I've had brushes with death.
Then you should know.
You know that time where that place where I almost died, where I almost died?
Oh yeah, I almost died there too. Just
We
at
were
the
down there.
top,
We drove down by there the other day, Thursday.
Mine at Jaws, yeah. Did you search for the cave?
Nope, I ain't never gonna go search for that cave.
Well, you go where the tide's going out. It'll be all right. Not when it's coming in.
No.
We learned a lot that day. I did anyway.
Yeah.
The ocean can bite you in the ass at any moment.
Been a couple situations with tide, huh, Mike?
Yep.
Hey,
That's
That
right.
one- That one we had a few years ago.
Yep.
a
We
few
almost
years
got-
ago, you still
we almost
fucking
got
around with the
stuck.
tides?
We almost got stuck.
Ah,
There's,
again?
over in Portsmouth, there's something called the Bay, and it's huge. And it, to the ocean, of course, rivers that feed into the Great Bay, which, yeah. We just got looking at things and went out too far. Wasn't paying attention to the tide as much as we should have, and the tide went out. We started feeling the bottom on our asses,
Ah,
and where we were out there.
We're the fuck in the middle of this bay. There's no getting out.
You're going to England.
Got out by. We tried to find a channel, but we couldn't really find the channel out that far. So we just basically paddled as hard as we could to get back into the river channel. And but we were feeling the bottom on our asses the whole.
Yeah, we were gonna be stuck in the mud for another 12 hours.
Ew. Oh, you weren't moving. You were just stuck.
Mike didn't have any shoes on, and God knows how deep that mud is out there. So
well, then you're better off without the shoes then.
we couldn't have even done that walk of shame, you know.
Yeah, no, it was a bad situation, but we got out of it.
We got out of it and went and had some Thai food, and everything was great.
Yep, that was a good time.
What's that, like 4 years ago now?
Was it really? Holy shit, man!
3 or 4 years ago, yeah. Yep, it was a while ago.
Hey, the new Doom's out today.
Yeah, it came out Friday.
Or yesterday. I own the original. Actually, I own David Lynch's and part one of this one. So I should have a Dune moment, and then I'll probably rent it a couple of weeks.
I'm gonna go see it on the big screen.
I can't get near any like sound systems anymore. I have this inner ear problem, and I'm getting dizzy, and I don't want to I think I've done enough to my ears. I've been to a lot of shit like I was at I went to the front of the Alice Cooper concert up front where you could just walk up front, and I yelled into John's ear, "I'm fucking leaving," as loud as I could. He couldn't hear me. Right? It just had it. I just started walking away. So, I can't do this. But the worst one that ever got me was a jet engine on the hangar bay. They fired it up while I was walking across it. Like, fingers all the way in the air, still was getting it, and it still hurt, you know? And I was running that one, and I had, like, ringing in my ear for a while and shit. That was bad. A couple of times I've, and shooting. I shot one. Well, I didn't put on the old ear protection, just forgot. Fired off a round. Yeah, I've done it a couple of times, you know.
Yeah, when you're hunting, it's like you're up in a tree and you're being quiet. You're being as quiet as possible, and you spend like hours in the most quiet. And all of a sudden, you fire off this cannon right off your shoulder. It's really loud.
There's this guy I work with. He was an artilleryman in the army. He lobs shells, and he plays it off like he just. I think he just reads lips, and he just doesn't. You know what I mean? He won't say it. Well, I mean, you don't want everybody to know you're fucking damn near deaf, especially if you're going to be watching the place. So we go, Craig. Incoming.
Artilleryman.
Yeah, don't fuck with. He's a nice guy, right? He's like mellow as hell. Like when I tell people Craig was in the army, they go, Craig? Yeah. He'll lob his shell right into your Volkswagen.
All those old rock and rollers, man, they can barely hear nowadays.
Yep. I met Ted Nugent, and he was deaf as a doornail.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Where'd you meet him?
He was playing at the Warwick Tent, and he was trying to get some kind of bow hunters association going or something. There's another, revenue stream for him, And anyway, he was giving free tickets to anybody in like a bow hunting organization or something like that. And anyway, we went down there, and see if we get free tickets to the Ted Nugent show, and get backstage.
Sure, why not?
To meet him. And his daughter came out, and we talked to her, and you guys are bow hunters, all right? I'll see if I can get you in, whatever. So we met him after the show. It's a good show. He's a really good guitar player. Boy, was he full of himself.
Yes.
Nobody loves Ted Nugent more than Ted Nugent.
Wham bam sweet poontang.
Go on.
I want a wham, I want a bam. He wants a wham and bam.
What a greedy bastard.
He's a whamming and a bamming. Sweet poontangin'. Those some deep words,
this was
man.
all before his foray into
wordsmith,
politics.
Ted Nugent.
This was before his foray into politics. Well, he's a really good guitar player, though. You gotta give him that. He's a lunatic. But...
Is it true that he never smoked the weed or he never did the drugs or anything? Is that as he claims?
Probably not. He claims a lot of things that aren't true. So,
Well, if he says he ain't cool, I agree. I ain't cool. Nah, you ain't.
he definitely ain't.
Yeah, don't like them Marxists.
Oh, he's not. I wouldn't call him a Marxist. He's
No,
more,
it says
Josh
he
calls
don't like.
everybody a Marxist.
He doesn't like those
he's
Marxists.
a Nazi. He's a fucking full-blown Nazi.
That's what the Marxists say. That he's a
Yeah,
Nazi.
that's what I
'cause
say.
He doesn't like Marxists. Well, you're a Marxist, so there
Well,
you
you're a
go,
Nazi,
man.
so shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so the propaganda says, eh?
Yeah,
That's
you,
what. Yeah.
yeah, you
Yeah.
Nazis know all about
I see
that
someone. I
propaganda.
see someone's drinking the red Kool-Aid.
Oh, yeah.
That's what all the Marxists say.
That's
It's in
all
that
you
little
got.
red book. It's in that little red book you
Tell
keep
me,
waving
I know
around.
you are, but
is
what
that
am
red
I?
Kool-Aid? Is that cherry
Thoughts,
flavored or
thoughts
is it
of Marxist,
strawberry?
thoughts of Marxist chumps.
Yeah, sure. I know you
Thoughts
got
of
that white good
Marxism.
stash in your closet somewhere, man.
Your Marxism
Thoughts of
thoughts.
Marxist chumps, man.
I want everything for free.
Thoughts of the dupes of the masses. Anyway, hey, Mike, did you see Napoleon?
I saw
No.
about 15 minutes of it. Yeah.
15
What'd you
minutes
think?
of it.
I mean, the first 15
A
minutes,
bunch, I guess.
you know, it's hard to judge the whole movie, but I mean, they get right into it, man. I mean, it starts out with Marines getting beheaded and Napoleon witnessing that.
I'm
And,
more interested in your habit of watching just 15 minutes of a movie.
Yeah, I know.
And
I
then
mean,
what?
my
Well, Dave's got. I mean, Mark's. You guys all have good tastes in movies, so
attention
says-
span is like that of a gnat.
I think so.
yeah,
I think my
I'm gonna
taste in
wa-
movies is impeccable.
I'm gonna watch it.
I like everything I like.
Yeah,
Yeah. Three tries to do Killers
Well,
of
this
the
shit's
Flower.
making me silly as hell.
It took me three goes to do the Killers of the Flower Moon, but it was good.
You like it?
Yeah, it was good. It was a good movie, man. That guy's a snake, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
What a snake fucking De Niro is, man. Not De Niro. What's his name?
His character. Yeah, I don't remember his character's name.
he was the
King. He was
oil
the king.
company man. He was the oil company man, right?
Yeah, he was the king.
I was in that podcast with Rodrigo. That was pretty good, Mikey.
Oh yeah,
The
dude.
cinematographer. You know, he was walking backwards of filming Oliver Stone and Putin, and he just got to the steps, and just before he went back to his death, Putin grabbed him and pulled him up, and then he said to him, "Now you owe me your life."
Ooh.
He said it in Russian. That's what the translator said to him. Now you owe me your life. Yeah.
It's a Coke, wasn't.
Well, in Brokeback Mountain, he was talking. It was like silent. He like and that movie's silent too. So you kind of shot it the same way because it's going to be a lot of facial. There's not going to be words. You know. He's got to capture. Like I like the one where he did Quaaludes and how he lit the. All that shit. Like there's that one movie where two groups they were filmed in different lighting and techniques. And then when they came together, he shot it all in this third technique, right? And finished the movie out that way. Hard Candy does that. They have a thing called Color. I think that was the first movie that even had a colorizer, where they would change the colors of the walls into like this soft pink or this red. It like all the colors it was subtle and it would change the mood. And swing it back and forth. You don't notice it unless you know it's there, and then you go, "Holy fuck!"
That's a huge consideration of all movies now is the color palette. What color palette are we presenting? Presents the mood, sets up the plot. That's a lot of study and a lot of effort goes into that. That's like a huge part of filmmaking now.
Anyway, it was a
Probably
good one.
been for a
That was
while
a good
now,
one,
but-
Mikey. I fucking liked that one a lot. It was really good.
This guy's the unsung hero, for sure, of filmmaking.
Oh, and they brought up that remember I said that Japanese, the one with the Japanese apartment, right? They brought that up, and he said that the lighting, they were going to use video and then he said he'd rather use film, but there was a lighting concern. But when he shot it in Tokyo, Tokyo's lit up enough where they could use film, and that just made it really special, you know. Because that stuck out in my head. You said Babel, and all I remembered was that, and a little bit of the other stuff in the desert. But I really remembered that Japanese section.
Babel was cool. There was those three storylines, right? Remember the storyline about the Mexican?
Oh, going over the border.
Yeah.
The two little girls. She's just, oh my God. She ends up in the desert with the two little kids. Holy fuck. That fucking guy. The border guy too? Oh, this fucking guy. Yeah, that was good.
That fucking guy.
Yeah. Oh, this fucking guy. And he just
That
floored
fucking
it.
guy.
He just floored it into San Diego.
That fucking guy over there. Hey.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that movie was great.
Yeah.
That was all in Spanish. That one. They weren't doing anything in English. He did a little when English was involved, like with a border guide. Yeah, but everything else was in Spanish. Fuck. Yeah, I love that movie. That was really good. You guys see Babel, Mike, George? It's worth it.
Babel.
That was great. It's three separate, completely.
Yes, a while ago. Oh, I can't keep up with the conversation, man. My brain don't work that fast.
Well, this is a fast-paced podcast. You have to keep up. 'Cause we talk very fast. We gotta get a lot in like an hour.
Hey, pudding is good.
Brought to you by pudding. Eat pudding every day. Pudding good. I think we got a title.
I need some enhancement because, like, I noticed that, like, if I haven't done a gummy in a while, or if I haven't got high in a while, like my brain kind of like atrophies a little bit, and then it's like a squeegee, like Bill Hicks's little squeegee there. It's like holy
The
shit,
third eye.
Yeah.
My third eye was squeegeed quite clean.
I know, but there's a maintenance to it because if you don't do it enough, the same thing closes in, you know.
Oh yeah, man.
You get that crustation.
You got to change your point of view now and then.
That's right.
A sober mind can lead you into some dark places.
Like Marxism.
Hey,
or Nazism.
What is Nazism but this socialism with
Oh, they were real socialists. That's right. Yeah.
With corporate oligarchs, you know. It's like.
Hey, George, you got binoculars?
Yes, I do. Small ones.
What kind?
Earthberg. Some fucking no-name brand. Little ones that dime store, Kmart, Walmart things that I found that someone gave them to my son for Christmas one year, and he doesn't use them, so I use them.
What's the magnification? You remember?
Maybe I'll fetch and I'll give you a shot.
Nah, it's all right. I just there's nothing we can see anyway until maybe next week. I'm waiting for a clear sky on the weekend. I'm gonna come up.
Yeah, you better hurry up because pretty soon it's gonna be humid again, and you won't get clear sky.
You get any now, Mike?
What's that?
There's none now. That's the problem. I mean, this weekend's a bust. I got a new pair of binoculars and I can't use them. It's my fault. If there's clouds over your house, it's my fault because I bought these. This is actually for spring. These are 12 by 42. They're more like wildlife little ones. You know, they're cool. They're very cool. But there was nothing. All right, check it out. I brought it to work like 2 days ago, and it was a decent clear sky, but the clouds came in and ruined night. And during the day, it was so windy, there wasn't a bird, not one. I didn't see anything. Like usually there's a hawk or some fucking thing flying around me, you know? With my new binoculars, there were no birds, none. It's like there was no birds on the planet, right? And the sky was cloudy at night. So,
man, you're cursed.
It's just it's because I want to. You know, I want to see something. And I will. These are great. These are fucking great.
I got to try some really good ones. $5,000 Swarovski
Fuck.
binoculars. Boy, are they good. You
They
know,
better
mostly
fucking
like
blow me for that price. I better
all
come while I'm
yeah,
looking through it.
but all the binoculars I tried, like the Bushnells that people get, you know, the cheap binoculars. I can always see better without them. It just makes things big, but big and blurry. But these really good ones, they make things big and clear. Like they were really like all of a sudden I was like, oh, now I know why you would use binoculars. Because usually I can see something better without them. Sharper.
Well, anyway, they're fun. I like the stuff in the sky anyway. I think I seen the International Space Station go over me, but I didn't have binoculars with me. I want to see it. I want to track it with my big ones, because you know I could like see the belly. You might even see an astronaut in there waving.
I did see the space station go
It's
over
big.
once.
It's like a
How
truck
often?
up there.
Yeah, how often does it go over?
No,
I
there's
hear
a
it's
tracking
not
app.
that. Yeah.
That Starlink too is another one you can find. They're predictable. There's apps that you can just find it. Stellarium probably tracks it. I don't tend to do that much. I mean, like the spaceships and stuff. But once in a while, I like to watch like a helicopter or you know what's good is fireworks. It's like the thing's blowing up right in your face. It's fucking great. I did that on the
gotta get
roof in
closer.
Johnston. I had a 360. Some of the displays were pretty close to me because they were backyard shit. Yeah. That's fun too.
It's nice being up close to a firework display, a decent one.
Yeah, not really actually being there. Being far away.
So yes, so what are you guys doing this weekend besides hanging out inside because of the rain?
Yeah, that's pretty much. I got to do some work, I think. You know, try and catch up a little bit.
Doing any cooking, George?
No, I made a nice sausage and gravy in the crock pot the other day. That was pretty good. Today, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I'll do something. Today I think it'll be leftovers. How about yourself? Ooh, look at those babies.
Yeah. These I
Looks
can
like
see.
you need like
I can see
need
the
a
moons
tripod
around
for those.
Jupiter with this.
you need a. Can those mount on a tripod?
Yeah, it's the only way to do it.
Yeah, they're shaky. They're too shaky when you hold them. Yeah.
Let's see, it's a 15 magnification and 70 this pot, the front. A lot of light gets in.
Yeah.
But they're heavy.
Look through them the other way, Dave. Everything gets far away.
Yeah, it gets far away. I like the middle of the road ones though. Because like the stuff up close, like right now it's like the Pleiades and all that shit, or the Seven Sisters, or the Subaru, or whatever you want to call it. I like that. I found that by mistake. I was by that one pair of binoculars. I was just scanning the sky, fuck it, and I stopped at it. Went, whoa, what the fuck is that? Yeah.
Well,
That's where the grays come from, right?
The what?
The grays.
Zeta
Pleiades?
Reticuli.
Taurus?
That's on the
that's
it's on the
part of
southern
Taurus.
hemisphere. You
The
can't see
Pleiades,
it from
right?
the northern. No, that's Zeta Reticuli. I think you're talking about.
Oh, so the reptoids
One
come
from
the Pleiades.
Betty Hill, the star map that she drew was Zeta Reticuli, and that's in the southern hemisphere. It's not visible from the northern hemisphere.
Well, somebody comes
It's
from the
raining.
Pleiades because they used to talk about the Pleiadians all the time. Well, the Pleiadians don't
Yeah.
like reptoids.
Those guys,
They're not
what's
part of the
that
Intergalactic Council.
that Swiss guy, what's his name? The one I guess they kind of proved he was a fake.
Really?
From Switzerland that had that. I know it's hard to believe. But
Oh, man, it's all bullshit.
yeah, it was
I
the
bought
hell
his
was that?
T-shirt.
Adam Adamski, I think his name was. He's a Swiss guy. He took photographs. and he talked about these blonde-haired UFO knots, and they found like little sculptures of the alien ship that I guess he was hanging from fishing string and taking pictures of and stuff in his barn.
That's
But
how
he
they do
became
that one.
pretty famous, 60s, 70s kind of thing.
Yeah.
I tried my
But you
fishing
guys
pole.
did that, didn't you? You guys did that at one point, right?
We did.
I
with
tried the
hubcap.
fishing pole one, right? I put I was putting like round things on it, like paper plates and shit, right? And just hovering it over, and then
Yep.
and it's difficult. It's a definite. It's a look. If you see every picture you see after that, you go, that's that. Somebody was, it's a fishing pole.
Yeah.
You know,
No.
just like that. The way
But
it
that
just,
be,
it's just the way it's. Even if the guy's pretty good, it's not good enough, you know. So, and I did it with a paint program too. I just had a solid thing and just gave it a path, and that's just that again. That's it's noticeable.
now, was that before or after you saw that Ed Wood, that
Oh, those are great.
movie?
Those are funny as a motherfucker. One's just out of control, and he just left it in. This is like I did that. I did one of those. I did it out of control with one. I did it with a cymbal, and I had it on a long pole and I was just swinging it, right? And then it was.
I know.
And then I smashed it, and then I was smashing it into a snowbank. It was like the UFO crashed. I was filming that.
Now-
Yeah, I had the UFO crashing into the snowbank. It was a drum. It was a cymbal.
Well, there were some famous UFO video shots, film shots in the old days of film and stuff of saucers going all wacky and stuff, and so people started coming up with these odd explanations to try to say, "Oh, that's just how UFOs, function in our atmosphere." And stuff like that. This whole thing.
Sauces going all wacky.
Yeah. Saucers flying all wacky. Back in the day.
I can't write wacky without laughing.
Hey, George,
It's one of the, yeah.
where'd you get that scarf? Somebody make you that scarf?
Someone made me this scarf years ago. It was a friend of my wife's. I think
It's a nice
You might have-
scarf.
might have been a little sweet on me, but back in the day,
Even better.
This was,
Yeah.
she hand crocheted these things. I hardly ever use it, but it was sitting out there today, and I said I need something for me neck.
It
was
looks
chill out there.
handmade. It looks good. It looks like
Oh,
Nice.
it's great.
no way is
Looks
that in the
warm.
store. Well, no way is that in the store anymore.
Warm
It's
neck.
the only one I own. This is the only one I own.
The only
I
one
think
you
the
need.
only one I've ever owned.
You only need one. How many necks you
I
got?
don't even my grandma. Oh yeah, just kind of like drapes over me gut.
Yeah, hides things.
The only one I got, and it drapes nicely over me
Yeah.
gut.
You can hardly see the tumor.
I was thinking of opening a scarf rental place and like opening up in Ogunquit, Maine, or somewhere like that.
Scarf rental? I don't want a scarf that's been around someone else's sweaty neck.
Well, what if it was Morgan
Draped
Fairchild?
over other people's tumors and stuff.
Up in,
Yeah,
Providence,
maybe it was.
maybe Providence or Ogunquit, one of those places, right?
Got all them like atsy fatsy people, It's like a real twee little store, a cottage industry thing.
Oh, I forgot my scarf. Where can I find a scarf? Oh, look, it's a scarf rental place.
I was just looking for one of those. Where can I rent a scarf around here?
Gosh, this be great. Be up here in Maine, but I just, if only I
Maybe a
had a
scarf.
scarf here, things would be all. I'd be complete. The experience would be absolutely.
Oh,
Nike scarf rentals.
Scarf up the deals.
Yeah.
Need to be scarfed at.
your
anyway,
special Red Baron line.
That's right. Yeah. Imagine being up like 10,000 feet in an airplane with no protection from the elements.
Fuck that.
You're like flying around and Jesus Christ.
Recently, there was a Air Alaska Alaskan Airlines, where
Yeah.
part of the door and the part of the skin of the plane just ripped off,
Yeah.
and people were in flight up
The
in
door
Alaska.
flew off. You talking
And
about that
you know
one?
they don't have their coats on or nothing. They're just like up there, and there's nothing you can do. We got to fly till we can land. You know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at that altitude, you could be over Hawaii, and it would still be that cold at that altitude.
That's right. It's
That
really
did happen
cold up
over
there.
Hawaii. There was a plane that just hopped between one island and another, right? And that's all it did. It went up and it went down, up and down all the time. And like there was a crack. So one time it was flying and it peeled off the top. Suddenly it was a convertible. Like everybody's still in their seat, right? But the roof gone, right? Big section of it. But
Yeah.
they landed like nobody, like, I guess, like keep your seatbelt on. I always do it. I'm
Yeah.
flying. I don't just take it
No.
off. Fuck that. Leave them on. Because I've been in turbulence, right? That would clearly sends like your head up into the roof. You know, and now you got a concussion and shit. Yeah, just keep that fucker on.
There was a famous flight that went over Hawaii. It was going from island to island where the roof just ripped
Yeah,
right off
that's
the
the one
top
I'm
of the
talking about.
airplane.
Yeah,
And those that weren't seat belted just flew out the
Dead.
plane, just like
done,
gone.
bye.
Yeah.
With their drink, and their peanuts.
Imagine what that feels like. You're sitting there with your drink, and all of a sudden you're out in the tumbling through.
Yep. Well, I know. Get that rum and coke there, you know. You don't want to spill that on the way
Oh
down.
no, it's time to
Take
chug.
it easy, man. I got a beverage here.
At least I got my drink. Oh.
Yep.
There was a guy
That's
filming.
two iconic references right there, ladies and gentlemen. Leave comments in the. Anyway,
When I was a little kid, I was out in the woods and stuff, and I had remember potato sticks? I had a container of potato sticks. Remember those?
Yeah. Didn't really eat many of them though.
potato sticks.
Yeah, they're like sticks, and
Oh.
they're like
Oh yeah,
they look
yeah,
like
that's
Pringles
right.
can,
You don't
but
see
short, and
those
they had
much
sticks.
anymore.
They were sticks
Yep,
before Pringles. They were sticks.
I fell and got a broken bottle on my knee, and I had to make it all the way home, and the story went on for years, and he laughed about it for years how I didn't spill one single potato stick. Bottle, like,
That's probably why you trashed your knee, right? You could save the potato sticks or your knee.
potato stick.
Oh yeah, you chose the potato. I did that with a beer once.
Yeah.
I ended up cutting my thumb. Yeah, same thing. There was a glass bottle in there. I had a choice. I had a 6-pack. The 5 here or the 1 I'm holding. So I chose the 5. But the 1 broke and it cut my thumb.
Cut your loss.
But I saved 5. I should have just
But
tossed
the
everything
sixer-
and just taken care of, gravity in my ass, but no.
A 6er will get you through times of a cut thumb better than a cut thumb will get you through times without a 6er.
I don't know. It was a pretty good
As they
gash,
say,
man.
right?
I remember I had direct pressure on it for quite a while. They taught me first aid in the military. That's what you do. You just hold it till the
But it
bleeding
helped
stops,
while
or
you were
die.
doing this. It helped. Yeah.
Got enough alcohol that he couldn't get an infection.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It's do all that frontier medicine.
Alcohol in your bloodstream.
Yeah.
You'll be.
We used to say there's way too much alcohol there's way too much blood in my alcohol stream. That's right.
Oh yeah.
I ended up getting stitches, but I didn't steal a single potato stick.
He's still eating the potato sticks while he's getting stitched.
They tried to take it
Oh,
from him at
man.
the hospital. He goes, no.
Comfort food,
That's right.
Have you ever eaten them since?
Probably.
They're like
I haven't
salty.
seen them. Where?
I don't know what
where
that
they
was.
sell
That
them
wasn't a cup
boys?
potato, right? That was like there was some kind of like Play-Doh Fun Factory thing that just made them, I guess, and then they deep fried them that way. They were like sticks of salt, right? They were. You couldn't stop eating them. I remember, like right at the end, you'd even get the crumbs and shit. Yeah, they were like It's like
little
those
can,
containers that hold Pringles, only short. They were like maybe this tall.
and you pull the top off. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think they had the safety shit. It might have just been that plastic lid back then. That was before people poisoned each other. Right? Remember that? It used to be just a lid, and you just trusted that the thing wasn't going to kill you. There was nothing special down there to make sure that no evil motherfucker had been there earlier and put in
it was
sarin gas or something.
it was the Tylenol that started that. Remember, they were poisoning the Tylenol.
Yes, that's right.
That
Yep.
lady
And
wanted to
then-
fucking kill her husband, so she killed a bunch of other people too. She was one of the. Her husband was one of the victims from the mysterious thing. It was this bitch. She just to get rid of her husband.
Did
A couple other people had to go.
did they
too.
ever? Did they find the person who did
Oh, yeah.
that? I
Yeah,
think
they got it. That's how.
it was still looking. It was a man who did that, who worked for Tylenol. I think that was the strongest suspect. But
Dave said it was a lady killing her husband.
It was a
I
lady.
know that's what it's a different
The
story.
husband,
I
the
think
husband
I
tried
heard.
to explain to her some stuff, and she says, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
have some Tylenol."
I don't need no mansplaining. Here,
Yeah.
die.
Now I understand.
Enough of that mansplaining.
He didn't just say yes. Motherfucker.
Enough of
He's
that
gonna
shit.
die. You say motherfucker on
So-
YouTube?
No,
Motherfucker, motherfucker, motherfucker. Motherfucker.
we just got
Dropping the
demonetized
cops.
again. They
Uh,
just demonetized us again.
Ah.
There goes all that money.
Yeah. I'm rolling it in, man. I don't
Yep.
want to go viral. I go viral, I'm out of here. No lie. I'm ostrich. I fucking oh shit. I'm like a cockroach. You put a light on me, I'll fucking run. Oh no.
Yeah.
We're loved
Who'd
and
want that?
hated.
How them chickens doing, dude? They laying?
oh, well, not well. I expect in about 6 weeks they're going to start laying like crazy. But right now I'm just getting a little about 6, 8, well, about 6 a day, I think.
Not bad.
My Easter eggers haven't laid yet, so I don't get those blue eggs yet.
Oh yeah, Easter's coming.
Get the Easters. What are you guys doing for the Easters?
I'm gonna try and get a bunny to shit out an egg. See if I can film it.
It's Easter would be Sunday.
Put it
I
on
don't know.
YouTube.
Probably eat some ham.
Do you guys do the family thing, or do you do the?
Well, we used to when the kids were small. We did the whole thing with the Easter bunny and all that. You know.
I know, but do you get together as a family?
Yeah. We'll probably have. Like I said, we'll probably eat ham.
Well, it's like a good excuse for the family to get together. For
Yeah.
whatever reason. Yeah.
The Sunday, and we have a ham and some mashed potatoes or something, and then
Sure.
after the ham's gone, I'll make pasta fazool or something
Bazoo!
Nice.
out of the ham bone.
That sounds great.
I love pasta fazool.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's soul food, Rhode Island soul food.
Sounds like I'm playing a trumpet in there. Blasting some high, some low notes.
Pea soup's good too with a ham bone.
Yeah.
I like pea soup a lot with ham bone.
That'll make you fart, man.
Oh yeah,
Some- I had some pea soup yesterday. I eat a lot of
Did ya?
soup now. Pea soup's on it. Yeah,
soup's good.
soup is good. Soup is really good.
Pea soup
I'm
and
gonna make the what?
canned peaches. Pea soup and canned peaches.
Yeah, peaches I did. That's right. And oatmeal.
Well, whatever you're doing, Dave, it seems to be working. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you look great.
I'll tell you what.
You got to be
um,
the most trim of us all here. You know.
I'm not like putting that stuff that's processed because that puts a strain on your body. It's got to deal with it. Your kidneys got to kick in, and your
Yeah.
liver, and all this other shit to fucking deal with that crap you just put inside you. You know? Weighs you down, man.
Yeah, you just figured that out.
Did I what?
You should have talked to Mikey 30, 40 years ago.
I was
He
eating
would've
them
told you
fucking
the
potato
same thing.
sticks.
That's right.
Yeah, that took 10 years off your life. Here, everybody's giving me shit for smoking. You're eating potato sticks. Holy shit.
When he was a kid.
They're probably
God.
He was a
probably
little
far
kid.
worse things.
Yeah, no, he ate him as an
Far
adult.
worse things than potato skits.
You know that carried over.
You think he's still eating potato sticks every
He probably
now and
got some
then?
in there right now. That's why he's talking about them.
Even when he was macrobiotic,
So
he was sneaking potato
thinking
sticks.
about potato sticks, though.
I'm not still eating them, but let me tell you, my left finger looks like a potato stick.
I wonder. This was the grossest thing I ever ate back then. They made. They made a lot of weird shit. I think like
Well,
wax
you know, like
teeth. Wax
Twinkies,
teeth was
ho
probably-
hos, ding
All
dongs,
that shit. That's all gross.
yeah,
That's sugar.
Captain Crunch and
Oh, yeah.
Sugar Smacks.
Super Sugar Crisps.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's in the title, ain't it?
They had to
Simple
change
sugar.
the name.
Well, they changed it to Super Honey Crisps, I think, or Super
Yeah, they
Honey
changed
something
it.
to make it
It's more wholesome.
because
Yeah.
we have like a very broad definition of what honey is these days. You know.
Super,
Get enough of
super sugar, honey,
Crisps.
death.
Yeah.
Yeah, honey's not honey.
Yeah.
I like that. Well, that's what I had today. I had, vomit. I ate some vomit. Bee vomit.
You vomit.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
I made a UFO.
You ever drink? Well, every time you drank a beer, you were drinking urine. You know, yeast urine.
Look, this is it's a spaceship.
Yeah. No, this is a spaceship. See this? This is a spaceship.
That's no stinking spaceship. Let me see what we got.
Got to make it wave around a little more, so it makes it look like it's having trouble dealing with our atmosphere, man.
Stop it!
Whoa!
Those two chickens.
Kurt, stop.
Those what? You gonna get chickens this year, Mike?
Those two new chickens that you moved into the flock, did they work out all right?
The too many. I think you broke up there. So there too many chickens.
No.
Two
Those
new chickens.
The new chickens you added to the flock last year, did they work out all right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They work out fine. They're hanging out with the rest of them now. Takes a while. You know, the pecking order has to be established, and they have to be accepted. And so you see them at the feeder. They're still the low tier around the feeder. You know, they still have to wait their turn because they get pecked away if they get closer to the feeder. Even if there's space around the feeder to eat, they still get chased away because they're the low boys on the pecking order.
I can relate.
Yeah, I mean that's the story of my life.
Pecking order. Peck, 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 peck.
So you getting chickens this year, Mike? What's going on?
I'm sure they eat so many eggs, you know.
All the feed stores have the chicks for sale now.
I don't want to get chicks because then they're not going to lay till next year, you know.
No, they'll take about 6 months, maybe at the most.
They start laying this year.
That's winter, and then they stop laying, you know.
Yeah, but you'll have
But
them.
you
You
can
got
buy
to build
them
for the
half-grown.
future.
I want to steal some of your chickens that are laying really well. I'm going to come down and steal 6 of them.
You go on
Well, you said-
Marketplace. You can find people giving chickens away, man.
This is true. This is very true. You could do it.
You can find
A lot
grown
of
chickens
people-
that are laying now.
That
Probably
people
get 'em
don't
for
want
free.
to take care of anymore.
Now to
Yeah.
steal, he'll think it's a fox, and he'll be out there.
Oh, yep. Yep. That's why I keep birdshot in my old shotgun there.
Don't shoot it, George.
Well, yeah.
Raccoons are worse, man. The raccoons can reach in and just rip a piece of a chicken off, and then they'll eat that, and then they'll reach in and grab another piece of chicken, and then they'll have your birds will be dead, like missing a leg, kill a bunch of birds overnight, you know.
That sounds like me at the KFC window.
With your face in that bucket. KFC's gross. I went through there, I don't know, The last time
Salty.
I went, it was pretty gross. It was gross. It wasn't good.
That's what I used to think fried chicken was, though. I thought KFC was fried chicken, but boy, real fried chicken tastes a whole lot better.
You ever go to Lynn, Massachusetts? There's a place called Kennedy's Fried Chicken. Yeah,
I should go.
shit you not.
There's one down in Olneyville. There's a Kennedy's Fried Chicken down in Olneyville.
Okay. I thought that probably wasn't the only one. You know.
I gotta go in there and collect the rent money.
Yeah. Extortion.
It's my name on this place, man. You owe me money or a free meal.
There was a Kennedy ad during the Super Bowl. Kennedy, 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 Kennedy. You'd have liked it.
Yeah,
I did. I like it.
RFK.
I like that song.
That's my man,
Yeah.
right? Man.
RFK replaced his face with JFK's face in the ad and stuff.
Yeah.
Good on him, man.
It's so
I don't
basic,
see any
though.
better candidate right now
There is no
for
better
president. I don't see any better candidate. They're all fucking turds.
I like Ike.
They're all turds. Every one of them. Including him.
Ike. I like Ike.
I think he stinks less than the rest of them, though. That's what you go by. Which one stinks less?
Which one's the guy who's not wearing diapers?
Hey, Junior's done a lot of good shit, man.
Well, he doesn't stand a chance. So I'm gonna have to hold my nose.
I find
Well, I
the news
still vote
just frightening.
third party. Every time it comes up, I always vote for the third party.
I can afford to do that here in Rhode Island because Biden's gonna win in Rhode Island.
That doesn't, we should retain that right. If nothing else, we should always have the hope of a third party or more parties to choose from.
I know. Nobody really has a shot this year. Like no third parties actually have a shot this year of becoming a party. I thought the Libertarians were gonna back during when Trump and
Who is
Trump
the
and Hillary.
Libertarian candidate? Who's the Libertarian candidate? Mike,
I don't know.
this
I don't
year?
even know. But they were
Mike, it's
almost
not,
going to be a real
RFK,
party.
is it? Is RFK going to assume the Libertarian Party, or?
He's just independent,
Yeah.
He's independent.
He wanted the Democrat. He wanted to challenge Biden for the.
Yeah. Democrats.
They wouldn't let him. They wouldn't even let him in. They said no. You're not even participating.
I know. They blew it. They could have won that.
Yeah.
Democrats blew it. That's why I'm saying fuck you to the Democrats and voting for RFK Jr.
Well, I think it's just such a closed system. It hardly seems fair anymore. You just get these fucking
I don't even
big
give
blocks of fucking
a shit if my guy wins.
insanity. You get no
Dave, are we
choice.
boring you? Dave's bored over there.
All right, let's bring Dave back into the fold here.
I'm voting for him. We're not voting.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
Suit riot.
Yeah. Hey, I started watching the new Shogun.
I
Remember
did too. I
Shogun
got one
from the
one
70s?
episode in. So
I
far.
love it. So
Yeah?
far, it's pretty decent. Yeah.
Oh, good. They
I
fucking boiled
like
that guy
it.
alive. That was pretty wild.
Yeah. And the original one, they just chopped his head off. Remember the original one?
Yeah, did the
Remember
guy
from the
get pissed
70s?
on his
There was-
back?
Yeah, I
Do
do.
that scene?
Oh, they did that. Yes, they did. They
My
did
favorite
that.
part. The fucking nasty Englishman wouldn't take a fucking bath, man. This fucking guy
Yeah.
stinks. He smells. Smells like England.
I'm going to get the flux. Yeah,
Take a bath, you nasty fuck.
I know.
almost-
A bath. More than once a year.
I almost finished the 5th season of Fargo. I
Oh,
wasn't going to watch
okay.
Fargo. You guys talked me into it. And so now I'm
See?
almost done with it.
I love that last scene of the last show, man.
I didn't see the 5th season yet.
I'm a few episodes away.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say nothing.
It's been pretty good, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're good. I like that. It's weird, that character. I'm not going to spoil it for you, Mike. We'll discuss later. But there's this one character that just, well, anyway.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Yeah, I'll see.
Yeah, kind of like. Anyway, yeah, it's real good. It's usually quality stuff. But I
Yeah, the
think the
Coen
first
brothers.
two seasons were the best. But
Kirsten Dunst, though, you can't beat her, man.
Yeah,
oh
she was
no.
great.
Well, her and that guy that she co-starred with, they're married now. They got
Are they
kids.
really?
Yeah.
Didn't they meet on that show?
I think so. Yeah, I think that's how
Man,
it went.
that other guy did a great job too. Was Zahn McLaren? Is that his name? McLaren.
I like the washing
was-
machine. Says it
he
sounds
was like-
different today. It sounds more angry. Fucking washing machine sounds angry.
That guy that Kirsten Dunst married, though, I forget his name, but he's on. He's also played the major role in Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he's in a lot now. Yeah, he's a big
He's in
actor.
everything. I'm telling you, he
He's
shows
also
up
there.
somewhere in damn near everything.
I forgot what network this is going to be, but they're going to release this big series that's supposed to like they're going to play it later in the season, closer to the election, the presidential election, where it's going to demonstrate. Well, Kristen Dunst and that guy are in it. They're going to portray like a right wing takeover, like a civil war in the United States, and she's going to Kristen Dunst plays like a network news reporter reporting on the supposedly California and Texas are supposed to join together and rebel from the union and stuff. And so it's all these right wing but it's based on like a right wing mindset and stuff like this. And so, but they're going to play this like near the election to try to influence the election somehow. You know, like it was some kind of.
get all the Trumpers all excited, get them all psyched up.
We'll get all the anti-Trumpers. It looks very like like conservative.
No, you think it looks
going
anti, but to them it's going to look like yes,
well,
let's
check
do
out,
it.
check it out. Check it out, man. It's like see what it looks like.
Everybody's going
But
to
anyway,
see their own thing in it, you know.
It's supposed to be a big television event.
California and Texas couldn't be further from the same. Right?
Exactly. That's why it looks so preposterous. But it's got like an all-star cast, and it's going to be like some weird denunciation of like Republican politics and stuff.
So I found
Good.
another
They
AI
should be
app
denounced.
really quick, so you guys could try this one. It works
what's this?
really good. It's the best one yet. It's called Perplexity. I'll link it. I'll link it into the chat, into our chat. Oh, do you guys use WhatsApp? Any of you guys do? Anybody?
No.
Hey, never mind.
When it first came out, I did but I didn't. I stopped using it because it kept fucking up on my phone. And I stopped using it.
Well, I ain't gonna fuck with what's working. Just asking. But Perplexity, no shit. It does. It got the oppositions right. It got it right. It gave me 5. Right, gave me the links just right and shit. And oh man, it's beauty. It's fucking beautiful. It's better than the other one, the one I've recommended last week. Mikey, you said it said it was old. You got some message that the software was old.
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
It's brand new. It can't be old. There's no old. What do you got? An iPhone? You got an iPhone?
Oh no, I got an Android. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't remember exactly what it said, but whatever that text said.
Well,
said to me.
Yes, you said something about being. It doesn't matter. Any error is weird, because it's new and it's Google, and I don't know. Maybe the link's fucked up. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. I clicked on it. That's what it said. Yeah.
Huh.
Outdated. I can't remember exactly what.
Yeah, outdated. You said it was outdated. I went, that doesn't sound right. Something's outdated.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Perplexity, if you can figure it out, or you can just Google shit. Just keep Googling.
Perplexity.
Yeah. Perplexity.
I'm perplexed. I'm not keeping up. I'm perplexed.
Well, you Google
It's an
shit,
AI.
don't you?
I need
It's
more
an AI.
coffee.
It's
Perplexity's
not.
an AI.
It's it's one of the models that's designed to do search. It's kind of both. It's good. It's not just AI. It depends on what the model's trained on. Like the ones trained on other people's art is bullshit and other people's writings. But if you're just doing like a Google search for the opposition of Jupiter, it ain't stealing nothing there. It's not fucking chopping up and putting together your shit. Because it doesn't create anything. It just takes from other things that it's been dumped into. They just dump shit into it, and then it fucking spits it back out in a different way. It's naked lunch. Anyway, you guys, it's good seeing you. And fuck, this has gone on over a year. I fucking love it. It's great. This is like a wicked tradition now. It's nice, actually.
Good.
So, that's all I got to say. And goodbye.